Boy, nice bucket there by him.
To make a shot for him right now.
Paul with Gordon on him, sticks a little mid-range. Not many better than Chris Paul.
No.
Baisley spins and a foul. Tied at 27, just underway in the second quarter. And Westbrook goes strong and guess it all depends on how things turn out here in the playoffs. He has been a winner though, twice Coach of the Year in the NBA, including 3 years ago, 2017 with these Rockets.
Good block by Gordon on that play.
Westbrook now. Westbrook gives it up. Green, three-pointer is up. Baisley slows it down. Oklahoma City wants to get the ball into the hands of Chris Paul and get it organized. They're excellent in the half court. Paul on the drive. Paul, wild shot. Ball is loose and into the hands of Covington. Here come the Rockets. A lot of transition threes for Houston. And the three-pointers just aren't falling right now. How about Houston? 3 for 15. And that's going to be a block. I think Oklahoma City's got the kind of game they want. Got it in the mud here. Gordon. And it's blocked. I think Gilgeous-Alexander got that. Boy, look at Baisley run the floor. Nothing there for him, but he was sprinting down the floor. Schroeder. Little second. What a year Dennis Schroeder had. 19 points on average per game. Coming off the bench for Oklahoma City. Gordon again. In and out it goes.
This is when Chris Paul is at his best, going downhill and seeing other players out of his peripheral vision, getting them involved.
Baisley, that's his offhand.
Things can happen. Great job by Coach Donovan.
4-point lead, Oklahoma City's biggest of the game. Rockets had it to 5 at one point. Here's Gordon on the drive. Gordon, and he's looking for a foul, but was disrupted at the rim with Adams in there. Now Paul kicks it. Good ball movement here. Gilgeous-Alexander almost crossed himself up. Adams in deep, scores easily. Scored in the last 2.5 minutes. Harden trying to change that. Offensive foul on James Harden. Schroeder reprimanded there by Josh Tiven as he knocked the ball out of it. Murray and Mitchell go at it tomorrow night. What a performance last night here on this floor. Coming out of the timeout, Adams bats it to himself. Buys him another chance. Couple of offensive rebounds there. Dump it inside. Adams. Oh, and he's met at the rim by Covington. Not expecting that if you're Adams. Now Tucker fires.
Now converting it to points. Good defense. And how about this? One block, and now he comes back and gets a steal.
Robert Covington making his presence known on the defensive end. He is a terrific defender with those long arms. Unforced. OKC by 3. 6.5 to go in this second quarter. Paul, quick release on the step back. Adams there with
these stats, and Houston gets up and get this 52 threes a game here in the playoffs, so they'll be shooting a lot more. They can keep you off of the boards, and if they can't, you won't be able to score on them anyway.
That's now 5 second chance points off those 3 offensive rebounds. That's a big stat to watch for Oklahoma City here tonight. Rivers lets it fly from 3, comes up short, and Oklahoma City basketball here. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first lead. Gives it up. Little weave going here for Oklahoma City. Schroeder just instructs Gilgeous-Alexander. Looked like Ferguson stepped on the sideline. Yes. They didn't see it. You see that?
Yeah. But how about the way they converged on him, even though when he got in the paint?
Here's House. And back to Harden. Harden's been a little unsteady to start this game. Baisley right with him. Three-pointer is up and in. Covington, we've seen him all. Gilgeous-Alexander with Rivers on him. Now popping open is Ferguson. Three-pointer is up. No, here's Harden. Harden taking it all the way. Baisley on him. No contest. Billy Donovan. Gallinari back on the floor for Billy Donovan. Adams goes to work, met with a double team, and strong finish for Steven Adams. Game 5, averaging 11 and 9 this year. His playing time, his minutes on the floor, the big question every night when you match up against the Houston Rockets. So far, so good. Here's Harden for 3. That's his first hit of the night. You knew you there. Austin,
you know what I mean?
Who married his daughter Callie. So yeah, I think you're right there. Good call. Harden across the court. Here's Tucker. The line drive comes up short. I tell you, Darius Baisley is active in this first half. Gives him a lot of length too at 6'8". He can bounce. Bad pass. Schroeder. Turnover. Oklahoma City. Back in that corner, Daniel House this time. That high arcing three into the hands of Schroeder, pushes it. Adams. Yeah, you don't want him handling the ball. That was an easy pick for Gordon. House all the way in, and there's a left.
Sometimes guys slow down when they get in the paint to make sure they can gather themselves, take the contact, and finish strong.
Gallinari working on House. Little turnaround for him. Gordon misses again. 1 of 7, 0 for 3 from behind the arc.
You're good. You're good.
Gordon on Gallinari. He'll pull it. Got another one.
His back was to the basket, and then he faced up, and you can do that. You don't have to do it. What a move.
Harden is fouled on it because that was an incredible performance. Jared Greenberg's interview with Jamal Murray after the game is one of the highlights of this postseason thus far. Fantastic words after the game as Gallinari misfires.
Yeah, Jared watching Oprah and Ayala Van Zandt got us crying up in the stands right there. But Murray, such a great game and heart by both teams.
Here is Harden. No on the three. There's SGA with the rebound. Houston gets back well. Gilgeous-Alexander, shifty. Misses the Schroeder now for 3. No. Adams keeps it alive. 2 more times, 3 more times. Finally, it's Gordon. Nice work there by Gallinari, shutting off Russell Westbrook. Here's Harden now. Across the lane, score.
All out of his hands and all the antics. He's trying to go back at him.
Schroeder from Paul. Can't get the bounce.
Box out by Tucker. Tucker's in there. Tucker's, man, he's so underappreciated by. Doesn't miss games either, and you know you have to love that, to be able to trust the best skill is availability.
All tied at 46, and Harden with the spin back in the lead. American Express halftime report. EJ, Kenny Charles, and Shaq coming your way next from our Atlanta studios. They'll be breaking down Miami and Milwaukee. Miami goes up 1-0 in that series. Paul lost the handle. It was knocked out of his hands. Here comes Westbrook now. He's got House running the floor, and another bad pass by a point at the end of the first quarter. They're down 2 here. A chance to take the last shot, maybe take the lead going into the halftime locker room. Schroeder, hesitation, across the lane. Schroeder scores the runner. Beautiful take to the basket by Schroeder. Here is Gordon.